And right about now, we have on standby Comrade Japhet, the Executive Director, Special Intelligentsia Outfit, joining us live from Abuja. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
The pleasure is always mine. Good to be here.
All right, Nigeria is facing difficult times at the moment, as everyone knows. So do you think it will be of a benefit, talking about national unity, if we all work together in this rather than play blame games and every other thing that we are seeing out there today?
Well, in Africa, we know challenges are always opportunity posed by circumstances for us to actually solve our problems more intelligently and more better for us to move forward. Actually, the major problem we have that has actually necessitated the kind of challenges that have diversified every interest we have in this country is poor perception of the challenges we have as a nation. Nigeria is blessed in terms of human resources, in terms of natural resources, in terms of every other endowment that is given to a nation to move forward. We have it in surplus. But the major problem that has brought divisibility is the area of sharing who owns what and who has what. Now, for this nation to move forward, the first thing first, citizenry must understand their constitutional responsibilities, which of course is aligned in being law-abiding. Number two, one of the purposes why this nation has refused to move forward is because we don't have laws that are implemented or that are enforceable to make sure that everything works rightly. For example, at the level of the local government areas, most of the local government areas receive allocations. But to the extent of the local such allocations in local government areas, it is the people themselves at the local government level that don't even know if the local government has received allocation. The allocations are shared between the governors and the stakeholders in the local government area. Talking about the state also, most of the states have allocations, but the priority of the government in power determines how the responsibilities are actually taken. Now, if the local government areas are functioning in line with the money they are receiving, if the state governments are functioning to better the loss of the people at the state level, if the federal government is functioning to consolidate the efforts of the local government at the state government, it means that the country is going to move forward. Now, the major problem we have is number one, religion, and which of course we are serving the same God. Number two, ethnicity. Number three, sharing what we have. It will be very, very good if the nation is placed on a pivotal lane to move forward. Now, what is the problem of this nation? Right now, a naira, a dollar is as much as 1,000 naira equivalent. Why must dollar be higher than naira? It's very unfortunate, and once the dollar is high, it means there is going to be astronomical increment in prices of goods and services. Now, what is the problem of Nigeria? Once the economic situation is harsh, everybody is feeling it. If the economic situations are very mild, it's actually better the loss of the people. Now, the president, as a matter of urgent necessity, must make sure that the policy is put in place. If it's executive order, it should be given to CBN and the Federal Ministry of Finance to make sure that the currency of this nation, which signposts the strength of our economy, is stabilized against all the foreign denominations. If a dollar is equivalent of 10 naira, every goods and services will reduce. That is number one. Number two, we have actually bounded the economic situation of this nation with fuel price. The fuel pricing, for crying out loud, we produce the oil and gas, we produce good oil in abundant resources, but it's so unfortunate that the money spent in tolerant maintenances of the three existing refineries that are even almost moribund has not bettered the loss of the refineries. We're not refining our petroleum products. That's why we can't even get more than fuel and kerosene and diesel. If we can be able to produce our crude oil, we should be able to refine them. Enough of this brouhaha of tolerant maintenance. The 11.something trillion so far spent since 1999 date to maintain already moribund refineries that have never yielded more to this nation was improperly utilized for going to give us more than 11 other refineries. So we must make sure that Nigeria as a nation should be able to refine its petroleum products, to be able to make available sufficient amount of petroleum products to go around. Which Nigeria, if fuel is selling, for example, 1 liter of fuel at 100 naira without palliative, it better a lot of the nation. Number two, we have a major problem: character defamation. We have behavioral erosion. People don't seem to behave themselves. Look at the younger generations. They are valuing money and material things above people's lives. It's unfortunate. So we must, as a nation, put the indices of development in the right direction so that the people will follow. Nigeria is the easiest place to govern because we are a kind of people that we have a kind of shock absorbing mechanisms God built in us directly. No nation can endure what we are enduring in this country. No nation, no citizen of any nation can endure. So if the government at all levels should work harmoniously in line with the voluminous amount of money available to put the major services on ground, infrastructure wise, human resources wise, it will go a long way to help us. Now, look at the number of Nigerians you have. We have almost 250 million Nigerians. How many of them are employed? And what are the opportunities? We don't even have much of the opportunities. What stopped the government of the day from recruiting 85% of Nigerians into the services, the military, paramilitary services? It is easier to control an individual by wearing the person uniform. You understand? Look at the formations of Nigerian Army, police, and the rest of such formations. They are properly organized because they are being rounded up in a situation where they are wearing uniform and they obey the last order. Nigerians are nonchalant and adamant when it comes to respecting laws and others. So the nation must move forward. Yes, of course. Should I continue?
For speaking extensively on the news. Thank you for being with us on the news. All right. And that was Comrade Japhet, the Executive Director, Special Intelligence Outfit.